They wanted me to spit reality rap.
Problem is, what the problem is,
Whatever that fucking mean. Yeah.
let's go.
Fuck you niggas and I mean that. You want war, bitch, I bring that. Real niggas dressing all black. I'll put your life in the past. All you lames ain't gon' last. Put that dumb shit in the trash. I be yellow in the jungle while I'm with gorillas even when it's fast. I was boosting, it was back up. Run all up in your stash house. Tell you niggas kick the cash out. 45 on your ass. A lot of y'all dudes is acting. Keep on saying that y'all trapping. Put you right up on the news channel 45 asking what happened. Big nigga and I'm hustling. I dare you niggas try to touch me. So official like the ref. I got some real niggas that'll leave you dusty. I ain't never had nothing. Making something out of nothing. Out here grinding real hard, trying to turn the devil to an English muffin. I went to work like a slave nigga. Streets know I'm a go-getter. I can never be a whole nigga. Real facts, you's a whole nigga. Catch the boy in the cup. Watch the pot bubble up. Profit going double up. Really never give a fuck. My hood really bout that. Cross the line, then we off black. Kill a nigga when it's off black. Smoke you chunks like some gas. My father never really fuck with me. None of these niggas can't fuck with me. Say it twice so you remember me. None of y'all can't fuck with me. So how I wake like I just caught the molly. Wait for a young dumb ass nigga to try me. Giving them shots to the face of the body. Guns like a boxer, man, shots to the body. I done did a lot of dumb shit. A lot of beat a hater up type shit. I got that shit straight from high and knock a nigga out real. I saw the teens of that musty. It was loud, it was crunchy. That's when housing came and rushed me. That's when housing came and rushed me. Came around every corner, had me on the ground. That's when they cuffed me. Had to switch the game up. Started capping up for slugs. I'm getting money, nigga, what? I'm getting money, nigga, what? Nobody couldn't tell me nothing cause a real nigga never gave a fuck. Homie told her that was fucked up. Real talk, that was fucked up. When I see you little nigga hit you with that 40, let you know your time's up. Gritty nigga still hungry. Yes, the boy still hungry. I be in my own lane fighting like a champ, getting to the money. All that stupid shit, they gon' give me some money and ball out. I'ma stack it so high to the ceiling that when it come to my house, you gon' fall out. Only real niggas know what I'm talking about. Shoot up for nigga like filming a movie. Speed up for reals like we shooting a Uzi. Crossing the beach, you be out of here. Homie, you know I don't show no fear. Treat you like magic, you disappear. Make sure you haters is crystal clear. Get them away from here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
There you go, there you go. Dress it up to make it real for me. Whatever that fucking means. For you bitch ass niggas.
Let me take you higher and show you how you should feel. Baby, softly now if I ever hold your body. Whatever it is you want to be, baby. See, you don't have to say nothing. Know your body wants something. It's easy for me to see that your body is calling for me. I can hear it calling me. You know the words. I can hear it calling me. Yeah. I can hear it calling me. I went to R. Kelly concert. He's here, this right here. Hey. Somebody's calling. I hear you calling me. Somebody's calling. I hear you calling me. Somebody's calling. I'm listening. Somebody's calling. I thought I heard somebody over here calling me. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. I'm listening. I hear you calling me. Somebody's calling. I'm listening. I hear you calling me. I heard somebody over here calling me. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Ah, Mr. Ham. Y'all know what time it is. Dana J is Mr. Ham. Yo, hold on. I had to make sure certain stuff was running. Hold on. All right, there we go. I had to make sure certain stuff was running. Shout out to everybody that's here. What's going on? Dream Team in full alert, baby. Yes, sir. I'm going to tell you now, this live is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. But look, shout out to everybody that's here. I'll be all day shouting out everybody that's here. I see my bro at Miss Love Zone in the building. Miss Lady T, Nell Taylor, a child is back in the building. Love yourself. What's going on? Miss Lady T, I seen you. Who else? Nell Taylor, I said that already. Okay, I said Nell. Okay, cool. Mama Murray in the building. Gospel Glam is in the building. Check it out. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. I don't want to call nobody else because I'm going to forget somebody and I don't want to forget nobody. So I'm going to say everybody that's in the chat, I thank you for coming. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to hang out with the best blogger ever to do it. Now, if you want to donate to the channel, you can. How do you donate to the channel? There's a box at the bottom of the chat box, right? It's called the super chat. You go ahead and hit that super chat. Nothing too big, nothing too small. Just know that Dana J appreciate everything that all of y'all do. You feel me? It's not mandatory, but hey, I'm not going to turn it down. So if you feel as though that you want to, send me a Cash App or something, you also can go to Cash App, $OfficialDanaJay. Y'all know how we do it. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much. On that note, y'all know what time it is. Mr. Him, Dana J. have to debunk some lies. I don't, sometimes, you know, you don't be wanting to do it, but sometimes you have to do it. And I get it. You know, sometimes when you have to do it, you just got to do it. Because people will sit up and lie, and they will have a host of people who don't like you. And when that host don't like you, they will come together to run amok on your name. I get it. So I'm going to connect some dots for y'all today. Okay? I'm going to connect some dots for you today. And some of the dots that I'm going to connect is going to make you say, something just ain't right. So with that being said, I thank everybody that's here. I thank everybody that really, you know, want to contribute but can't contribute, but you here by contributing everything that you know you have. And I thank you for being here. Your presence contributes a lot. I thank you. So with that being said, like I said, we're gonna drop down. We're gonna talk about some things, and we're gonna hear some things. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things, but y'all know I have a court case. Y'all know I got two of them, actually. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got two of them. I got one in Fulton County that we waiting on the judge to we waiting on the judge to just make a ruling. And then we have the Clayton County case, the criminal case. And what I always seem to find funny, right, is that people will say whatever, do whatever, lie on whoever, just to get their point across. But then when you get caught, it's, oh, don't do it that way. Oh, let's not. No, it didn't happen this way. Oh. So my question is, which way did it happen? What happened? How did it happen? And I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate bipartisan people who will get on the internet and lie. Who will get on the net and bandwagon hop. I get it. Whether you directly or indirectly say DanaJay name, guess what? People gonna come because they want to hear what's going on. So we're gonna go through some things today. And I'm gonna break things down slowly but surely. Some things I'm gonna omit because of the court case that I have open. Not gonna play that game. Shout out to Miss Belinda. Shout out to Miss Love Zone for the 5-piece. Shout out to Shawty for the 5-piece. Once again, shout out to Miss Love Zone. Shout out to Shawty. Shout out to Miss Belinda. They all dropped the 5-piece. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. And trust me, and if they go live on whatever platform, I'm coming to return the favor. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. Let's reach that goal. I do have a goal of 10 super chats. 3 down already. 7 more to go. Y'all just drop it throughout the whole time of the live. Okay? So with that being said is it's crazy how DanaJay is the most hated man through his own sector of the R. Kelly sector. It's crazy. And the reason why I'm the most hated one is because I am the most honorable one. And people don't understand that when you're honorable in things that you do, even through chaos, and you're honorable, people ain't gonna like that. People is not gonna like that. And the reason why people ain't gonna like it is because you are not supposed to be honorable. On the internet, you are not supposed to have a voice. You're supposed to follow the crowd. And if you follow the crowd, you're the problem. So y'all see what it is. Angie Walker see what it is. I have addressed the fact that I wanted Angie Walker to come to the platform. Now, y'all seen me and Angie Walker go through different situations. You seen us be cool. You seen us hate each other. You see us be cool again. You seen us cuss each other out. You seen us talk about each other, children and kids and family, all that. You seen all that, right? But I have a problem. And the problem that I have is we seen Angie Walker lie. We seen Angie Walker aid and abet wrong people. But you never seen DanaJay aid and abet the wrong person. You never seen DanaJay outright lie. I might have said some things that didn't take place. Like when I said R. Kelly wasn't going to get arrested. He got arrested. I honestly didn't think it was going to go that way, the way that it went. And you also heard me come back and say, well, I was wrong. That's when I was beefing with a guy named Larry McGee, the grown man. That's when things were things and everybody was getting along. That's when math was mathing. But you know what? As long as Dana was cool with the enemy of R. Kelly, Dana was the enemy. The minute Dana broke away and me and the enemy decided to never be cool with each other again, everybody that said that I was the enemy that wrote bogus letters to R. Kelly about me became the enemy's best friend. So the question is, was they ever in a fight for R. Kelly? And then when I bring it up, like in court and stuff, they be like, oh, he's putting the R. Kelly name in it. He's doing this. No. The question that is asked, where did you and these people meet? So I just say, well, I had a support group. The next question is, who was the support group for? I can't lie. It was for R. Kelly. See, I don't feel ashamed for rocking with somebody that rock with me. You do. I don't have motives. You do. I'm not doing this for cash apps and all that. You are. I didn't try to get Trevin and them. Again, I'm going to put names out there today. I didn't try to get Trevin and Chi-Town and all of them to get on a call to raise money that was in the name of R. Kelly, but it was for the law. It was for the lawyer who really had R. Kelly persecuted in the courtroom, and some of the people that said that they was for him. So hold on, Dana, you mean to tell me that they was raising money for the lawyer that already was getting paid and they were getting kickbacks? You damn right. And because Dana would not go along with the bullshit, I'm the problem. Another lie they told you? Oh, DanaJay the problem. I removed myself and they had worse problems. So hold on. Ask yourself, who was the real problem? What up, Chi-Town? Who the real problem? Let's go here. And I thought I'd never say this, but I'm going to say it. 95% of all my beefs on the internet came from people that I walked away from. I'm going to say it again. 95% of my beefs on the internet were from people that I walked away from. And in the same breath, when I walked away, those people joined the people that I was protecting them from. Hey, Mama T. I'm just saying. Chi-Town, listen, hold on. Came in just in time. Yes, I was put on a call and asked for loot and gave it. Thank you. But you can never say DanaJay had a behind the scenes call that said, everybody, let's raise money for this one lawyer. And when you raise money for this lawyer, I'm going to get a kickback of it. You never heard nobody when I said, we're going to raise money via the R. Kelly Defense Fund that was set up by the great Douglas Anton himself. Shout out to Doug Anton. You never heard me say, oh, I'm setting up a live, I'm setting up a fund for R. Kelly. And when you give the money to Doug Anton gonna give me half of that anyway. You never heard that. Shout out to Prima Donna. You never heard none of that. So what killed me is, and I gotta be transparent, me and Brooke stopped talking because I started talking back to Angie Walker. And the way we are built from Baltimore, if one peeps something and don't like it, we all back and back. That's the way of the street. That's how you stay alive in the street. And it seemed like that's how you stay alive on the internet. So I'm going to keep it real. Me and Brooke really stopped talking behind that. And Brooke was like, nah, yo, and you breaking the code. Fuck that motherfucker. And I said, Brooke, but she changed. The whole time Angie Walker had that knife and was hitting me in my back. And because I'm invincible, so people will say, I didn't feel it. But the crazy part about it all is when it all came out, as you're about to see just a little snip of it today. When it all came out, I tell Dream Team members and all of my friends, if somebody fuck with your op, you better leave that motherfucker alone. And if y'all can remember, I went on Angie Walker page and I was live with her. And we had an argument about Dumbo. And I said, Angie Walker, this argument ain't for us. Because if I thought you was even dealing back with him because of the stuff that you told me behind the scenes, some of the stuff you said on live about dude, I'm not fucking with you. And if you realize that was the last time you seen me over there, that's the last time you seen me even interact with her. Because at that moment, when I was saying it, I was watching a video as I was talking with her defending him and saying and making it seem like I was the problem. Pause. I'm the problem. DanaJay did this. DanaJay did that. Well, we're going to look at a little live that happened last night. Uh-oh. What happened, Dana? Let's just listen.
Uncomfortable. Yeah, they were I had what's the name turning red. Marshall was turning red when I was like, he was like, Miss Sylvia.
Okay, yeah, because they were forgetting that, you know, you were like their auntie or their adopted mother, honey, and baby, all of a sudden everybody was the same age. If you was 50, you was 30. Everybody was 30, honey. We used to have a good time. Oh my gosh.
It was fun.
Yeah, we used to have a good time. But you know, I don't know if you heard or whatever. Heard my live yesterday, but you know, I was pretty much going over just certain things, not in your case or whatever, but because I don't know, but I just, you know, of course I know the process.
Peep that. She was going over certain things, not about her case, because she don't know. Now watch this. The lady, the infamous Lier, is my op. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The lady to the right, Angie, was supposed to be cool with me. That was supposed to be my friend. Dana, where you going? Watch this.
And things of that nature. And I had seen where it was put out that you had made a confession. So I'm glad you came back on the record and straighten out that was just a rhetorical question.
Because if you listen to the thing, because I heard he was cutting it off. He was stopping there at one point. But the whole thing, I was saying, why did you tell that lie? I even said it. You lied.
Exactly. That's the part I played, and I explained. I said, because see, this is how what they do is they take a little piece of what they need to support their line narrative, and you know, go with it, narrate it, and you know, interpret it and put it out to people in the way they want it. You know, instead of playing the.
So they take it out and they interpret it to people the way they want it instead of playing the whole narrative, right? That's what they were saying. So hold on. I think that's what she's saying. Hold on.
Don't play the whole thing. And you actually say you lied or whatever. And I explained to them, I said, what she's saying is that if I said this, why did it take you so long to tell the person, and you picked a convenient time to tell the person that you picked the time after we had done fell out or whatever.
Now I'm gonna pause that right there, right? I'm gonna pause that right there. Because what Angie Walker is trying to say is that, what Angie Walker is trying to say is that, hold on. What Angie Walker is trying to say is that, okay. What Angie Walker is trying to say is that it took Dennis so long to tell me, I guess that's what she's saying, to tell me what was told to him about the car. Now, I really ain't want to go into all this, but we're going to listen to something. Let's go.
Join in tonight who don't know the backstory. It was a backstory. It's in the membership section. So the people who know understand. I just wanted to put this out there because she's going through this case now and she wants me to come to court. What I got to come to court for? You just admitted that what you told me. I'm not coming to court. I'm not coming to court. Wasn't subpoenaed to come to court and never planned on coming to court. I just repeated what you said to me. That's it. But you've been telling the people that you've been lied on. But now tonight, I want the people to hear it. We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna bring it up. I gotta play this. I just want to bring this up here because you've been lying to the people. Here we go. I'm gonna bring this up. Yeah. I gotta play it now before she tried to delete it. Here go the lies. Hip Hop Inquiry said, here go the lies. Let's go.
Don't let me bring out the paperwork.
What's on the paper?
I'm in here minding my business. You coming into my chat.
Yeah. Now you could come into mine. How about that? Okay, so she's reading the comments.
No, leave him alone, y'all. Leave him alone.
Thank you, Tiff. Thank you so much.
Hey, Heaven.
The one in the
She's looking
building.
for Terrence Howard. I didn't know about that.
Donuts.
I don't think she wanted. Terrence is not looking for her. Here it goes. Come on. Tell your truth.
Show that paper. Hey, Slick. How you doing, Slick?
Show that paperwork. The paperwork's going to say.
Slick, I'm still praying for you, sweetheart. I'm still praying for you and your family.
Go ahead.
He repeated what I said to him, but when did he decide to repeat that comment? When did it decide? After you did not have after you
pause. He repeated what I said to him. Hold on. Let's go back again.
Repeat that comment. When did it decide? After you did not have
Listen.
Go ahead.
He repeated what I said to him, but when did he decide to repeat that comment? When did it decide? After you did not have after you was told to take the interview down with Mariah the scientist? Is that the reason?
Now pause. Now her friend Angie Walker said she didn't say that. She said she asked a question. But wait a minute. A statement can never be a question, and a question can always be a statement if it's asked in question form. But when you come out and said what you said, and you can't say I'm lying, this is your voice. Listen.
He repeated what I said to him, but when did he decide to repeat that comment? When did it decide? After you did not have after you was told to take the interview down with Mariah the scientist? Is that the reason?
He repeated what I said to him. The only thing that Dennis said to me was, and he asked me in a question form. Did you have a tracker under your car? What up, Wes? What it do, bro? Did you have a tracker under your car? So if Dennis repeated what you said to him, and the only reason why he said it is because the Mariah the Scientist interview was made to be taken down, you said it. That means you admitted to the man about the tracker under my car. So while you got concrete proof exposing liars, I am exposing the liars. This has been 5 years of hell for me. I introduce you to my friends. You give out the addresses to where they go play basketball at. Put them in jeopardy. I walk away. You disseminate my address everywhere. Now, the bad part about this is you have Angie Walker, a well-known lawyer, who is sitting on here trying to call me a liar. But you cannot negate the fact, because Angie Walker said out of her own mouth, she broke it down to the people of what she was saying. How straight can this be?
He decided to repeat that comment. When did it decide? After you did not have after.
Go ahead.
He repeated what I said to him, but when did he decide to repeat that comment? When did it decide? After you did not have after you was told to take the interview down with Mariah the scientist? Is that the reason why you come up with that? That's the reason why you got mad? You got mad because.
Hold on. Now I'm lost. He decided to repeat what I said to him. So he only did it because the Mariah the Scientist video was made to be taken down. Is that the reason why he came up with that? You can't play those games. Because now you're saying two different things. What you're trying to do is downplay what you said before. And this is why I say loose lips sink ships. Because when you do things in the dark, God got a way of making you expose yourself. Now, none of this would have came about if you wasn't cocky, young lady. Hold on for a second. Hold on. If you didn't get cocky and think you was invincible and untouchable, none of this wouldn't be going on. I wouldn't have known nothing about it. Y'all still would have been tracking me. I would have been going on about my merry melody way. Thank you so much, Galatians. I appreciate you for the 10-piece. But because I chose to do it the legal way, I'm the bad guy. Now, if I would have did it any other way, I would have been stupid. I would have been dumb. I would have been ignorant. I would have been all this crazy stuff. But this is what you said. And what you're just hearing is credit to Dennis Byron and Hip Hop Inquirer. It ain't come from me. I got it from him because he played it. So I give the credit to Dennis Byron and Hip Hop Inquirer. You know what I mean? So Angel B said, real question, what if he was being spiteful? Because if he knew, why didn't he say something forever ago? Watch this. Watch this. And I'm glad you asked that, Angel B. Because whether you being spiteful or not, it came out on V. Lenore's channel. Dennis was protective of this lady to the left, the infamous scammer. So when you cross people that know your dirt and they just go happen to leak your dirt, you can't get mad because you created a hostile situation. Whether it was out of spite, whether it was out of love, whether it was just out of concern, it was said and it happened. And instead of being truthful about everything to your fans, to the people, to the lawyers, you rather drag out this lie. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's coming from me. At one point, I felt a little remorseful. But then that light bulb switch kicked in. And I started thinking about everything I went through from day one. I started thinking about everything. From the lies of the defense fund, to me being evicted from my home, to me losing my job, to other y'all calling my baby mama, or to y'all stalking my kids at school. I said, hell no. I can't. And ever since that switch, every time I hear bullshit, it magnifies. Now, evidently, I know the truth, right? And y'all know me. Whenever I stick to my guns the way I'm sticking to my guns, the truth always comes out and Dana's always right. Prime example, when I told y'all about Don Russell and the world came after me, what happened in the end? Oh, Dana was right. When I told y'all about Dumbo and people was mad at me, but then when they seen the light, oh, Dana was right. Listen to me and listen to me good. If I can walk away from family members that I love for lying on me, what you think I would do to you? And the one thing Sylvia said that was true about me is that when I don't want to hear it no more, I will hang up on your ass and won't talk to you. And that made her furious. Why? That's when the lies came about. And I'm going to defend me. Angel B saying all the right questions, asking all the right questions. Thank you, Angel B. She said someone had house swatted. That's a lie. I'm going to keep it a buck. Fulton County didn't come knock on her door. Newton County came to knock on her door to serve her so that way she can come to court to face the charges in Newton County. Watch this. If y'all can remember, the judge said she was never served properly in Newton County, even though she got locked up in Fulton County. And if you notice, I never said nothing. And they was, oh yeah, a win is a win. Okay, check it. But you lied and told the people you were being swatted. No, you was being served. It's a difference. Swatting is what y'all did to me. And when y'all sent not Riverdale, when y'all sent Clayton County to my house talking about I was trying to kill myself and all this. Huh? I love myself more than I love a lot of y'all. So when y'all sent the police to my house and I looked at them and they looked at me, they said, oh, Dana, what's up? And I laughed and they laughed. Y'all called back 17 more times and they said, that's Dana. We good. So when I hear people congregate and talk and don't know what they're talking about, it kind of pisses me off. So let's continue to listen to this.
You know,
because according to the paperwork, in his report, he put down around or about September 19, 2022, that I confessed to him, blah, 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 right? And so then the detective said that he told him in December 6, 2023. So that's a whole year and a few months later. Wow. If you felt I was doing something wrong, why you didn't say it back then in 2022? That's what I was talking about.
Now watch this. Watch this. I'm going to answer that. The reason why Dennis didn't say nothing, because y'all had him believing that I was bullying y'all. If Trevin was here, Trevin would tell you the same thing. Y'all had him to believe that, Dana was bullying y'all. So make this make sense for a second. The person that's protecting you from the invisible bully, but y'all made it seem like it was me, you crossed. So he crossed you back. And now you mad about it because you crossing him don't have implications. But him crossing you have criminal implications. And the problem of it all is this right here. Nobody was even bothering y'all. Nobody was even thinking about y'all. Nobody even gave a damn about y'all. So when that's the case, I'm lost. But let's listen.
Right. You wasn't. I mean, I'm like, and then And we had and then of course, somebody was trying to knock me off the live, right? Because I was playing what you said, and I was playing what the other person said, and then the other person was talking, and I started getting knocked off the live. So of course, you know what happened. Oh, I had to start cussing.
No, not the cussing lady. I know.
Oh yes, ma'am. I had to start cursing because I was just it's a story or whatever, and and I was like, what he is saying is totally incorrect. That 3 years and 3 years on 1 year probation on, and I asked Debo in the chat, and I said, and they're all misdemeanors. I'm like, that didn't make no sense.
Hold on, pause. She asked Debo in the chat. Now, Debo is the one I call Dumbo. That's the person that she's supposed to hate so much that she put on for. And when me and Trevin and was on her panel, that's the one that she called all type of bees to, and this and this and this and this. But now they best of friends again. I'm gonna answer to all of that in the end. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna answer to all that because I'm gonna show you some stuff that's gonna knock your socks off. Check it out.
It's just, the lies. And the thing about it is, I don't know. You got to be like actually nuts.
But listen, this is what the attorney sent to me. We were sitting in court. This is at 9:10.
Hold on. I'm gonna back this up for a second because I'm a man of content, right? Hold on. Let's go.
All misdemeanors. I'm like, misdemeanors. That didn't make no sense. It's just, the lies. And the thing about it is, I don't know. You got to be like actually nuts.
But listen,
shit. I'm trying to get that one thing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Trying to get this one thing. Hold on.
Lies. And the thing about it is, I don't know. You got to be like actually nuts.
But listen,
I can't catch it and see what it say up there. Hold on.
Right? Because most attorneys hasn't done, and I started getting knocked off the live. So of course you know what happened. Lies. And the thing about it is, I don't know. You got to be like actually nuts.
But listen,
I'm trying to catch what that say, because that don't say lawyer. That don't say lawyer. So
all misdemeanors. I'm like, misdemeanors. That didn't make no sense. It's just, the lies. And the thing about it is, I don't know. You got to be like actually nuts.
But listen,
come on. I gotta go to 220. Yeah, that don't say lawyer. That don't say lawyer at all. And truth to be told, ain't no lawyer texting you at 6:10 a.m. in the morning. Come on. Really? Come on.
This is what the attorney sent to me. We were sitting in court. This is at 9:10. You see,
if y'all was sitting in court at 9:10, right? If y'all was sitting in court at 9:10, why would he have to text you? And then it says they offered you criminal trespass and howling, 3 days in jail. I rejected this offer, but it expires today. Just needed to let you know that. I guess this you and Green, you said, okay, rejected. I'm lost. Because now either the lawyer is talking to himself or this is something else that you're talking about. Second of all, a lawyer is not going to talk like this. They offered you criminal trespass. That's not the charge. The charge is unlawful criminally trespass. A lawyer is going to put that whole charge there. And then he said, and harrowing. Well, if that's the case, he put a period behind harrowing. And me being me, harrowing, I'm going to look up the meaning of it. It means acutely distrusting. Acutely distrusting. And then the sentence that they gave is a harrowing film about racism and violence. So pretty much what he said was they offered you, this is what they say, they offered you criminal trespass and acutely distressing. That don't make sense. Then a period means stop. Then 3 days in jail, period. I rejected this offer, but it expires today. Just needed to let you know that. And then you say, okay, rejected. Now I'm going to ask this question. Do that make sense to y'all? No, Galatians, not blocked. Nikki M, I know that. You know that. The problem is, if it was rejected on Friday, right? Angel B, this way I gotta say you wrong. Because we was in 302 on Friday. And I got there late. There is no P4 in Clayton County Court. There is no P4, Angel B. There's only 4 floors. Our trial is in 302. If you think I'm lying, go look at the Clayton County Court Registry and look it up. I have no reason to lie to nobody. Our court case is in 302. There is no P4 in Clayton County. What happened was a lawyer got hit with some discovery that nobody can shake. And he said, I need a continuance because now I got to do my research on this. As he should. As he should. What up, Tox? As he should. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to trial. So if it was rejected on Friday, trial would have started Monday. Ask yourself this question. Why trial didn't start Monday? This is what happens when you get the YouTube lawyers in here. You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking Angie Hustle, but just don't lie. And that's why you have YouTubers in certain positions that they got in or that they in, because you going back and you relying on people that claim they got legal expertise and don't got shit. Let's finish.
See what he said. Look.
Yeah, it says they offered you trespass and heroin, 3 days in jail. I rejected this offer, but it expires today. Just needed to let you know that. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Just judge him by what that attorney says. If you think that attorney hasn't done his job with regards to a defense on this case, then you crazy, right? Because most attorneys, something like that, they're like, you better take.
Hold on. I mean, the gang P4 something. I don't know the name of the gang that Riverito was testifying for. Watch this. Now watch this. I'm glad you said that, Angel Baby, because if you're saying that she was in a whole nother courthouse somewhere else, right? Watch this. I can go back and I can tell the prosecutors that she didn't even show up. Which means if she didn't show up, she don't know what happened. But let's watch, because it's all going to unravel. It's all going to unravel. Watch this.
This or whatever, if they didn't have faith in their case. Okay, if they didn't have a viable defense that's going to disprove those allegations. And I was
Angie Walker, I'm happy you said that, because if they had a viable defense, right, while we are not in trial yet, that's the number one question. If their defense was so straight, they would be ready to go and stand in front of the judge and present their side, right? Why are we getting setbacks? And the setbacks not coming from the prosecuting side. It's coming from the defense side. So while you defending your friend, you're sounding stupid. Instead of you looking at the case as it is and saying, hold on, this not making sense. Your hate for me is so great that you were willing to do any and everything to try to undermine anything that I touches, just because you want to keep your friends that are the real criminals. Let's finish.
I was explaining, I said, when you're dealing with Apple, and unless it's changed, if when you're dealing with Apple, you have the state got to come in with an Apple expert. For all other technologies, Android and things of that nature, they can qualify a different expert witness. But with Apple, you have to get something from Apple or an expert witness from Apple to come in and testify how those AirTags work, how they are activated, and so on and so forth. And understand this, right? The state, Georgia, Georgia isn't the best state, but a prosecutor isn't supposed to bring a case unless they have good faith. It's a good faith basis that this case is more than likely going to prove, they're going to be able to prove their case, which
Angie, listen to what you're saying. A prosecutor is not supposed to bring forth a case unless they can prove it. Angie, you don't think that they can prove it? You don't think that they lined up and ready to go? You don't think I'm ready to hit the witness stand? Oh, man. Jesus, let's go.
Means that they have to investigate the evidence they have.
Yes, Pastor Fine.
So if they investigate that evidence and they find out that they can't support those charges, they're gonna drop them. They're gonna dismiss the charges. And they're going to, if they have an alleged victim, they're going to require that alleged victim to take the stand.
And you think I'm not ready to take the stand? And you're right. She probably the one that's writing stuff in just like she did our boy. And you see what it got him. But let's finish.
Like, are you crazy? I don't get this. I don't understand. And
I don't either.
as a woman who has a daughter, whatever, it broke my, and I spoke about this,
Yes.
yesterday. So this is insane for, people to go to this extent, right? And I hope Mr. Byrne is still listening, because I am familiar with Mr. Byrne, well before this, right? Back when he and Tasha K was going back and forth.
Oh.
But there are a trail of women that have had some kind of issues. Jovi Beauty, all that. I was back in those sectors back then.
Pause. What you're listening to is a passive aggressive blackmail to Dennis Byron. So basically what they're saying is they trying to send a passive aggressive threat to Dennis Byron for him not to testify if he's made to come testify about the situation. If not, why bring up Dennis' past beefs that he had with people like Jovi Beauty? And when I told y'all that Angie Walker was in them sectors back then, and she said, no, I wasn't. Now you hear her admit the truth once again. Where's the lie that daintezjackson told? Here's the problem. They were looking for me to come out cussing and all this crazy stuff. No, I really wanted her to grace the panel so I can talk to her. The only problem is this. When you have enemies, you study your opponents. And I've learned that sometimes, Dana, you got to slow down and dissect everything. I learned that from somebody that hates me very well, that created a channel just because they hate me. Let's finish.
And I used to have, utmost respect for Mr. Byrne or what have you. And I would have never thought that he would involve himself into some stuff like this and be in some passive aggressive stuff. Oh, I tried to help Stevie. Oh, I helped get out of jail. Oh, this, that, and third. And it blew me away when I was listening to your live yesterday. And you was like, stop texting me, stop sending me prayers. So I'm like, what?
Yep, he was texting me, and look, I can show y'all. He was texting me left and right. And then he told Kayla he was not coming. Kayla was my attorney for this other thing where that same dude tried not to pay me my money, so he tried to get it thrown out. My default judgment. Remember the judgment?
Yeah.
Well, I went to court in January, this past January, and Kayla was representing me there, and he contacted Kayla and told Kayla he was not going to come to this this case here, and so it's like, you was part of this. Why not show up?
But yeah, he doesn't.
Pause. Am I really listening to what I'm listening to right now? Honestly. Because if Dennis Byron said he's not coming, why would you provoke him and anger him to come? I'm lost. If he said he's not coming, leave it alone. Do not provoke a man that's truly unstable. Because you don't know if Dennis is going to come or if he not. Dennis will do some shit just out of spite. I should know. Man, that man was about to fight because he thought I was bullying this lady until he got bit by the snake. Now, a situation about a car came up that I'm not trying to pay her money. That's scary. You know why? Because when people lie so much that they believe their own lie, it becomes crazy. Watch this. Her name is nowhere on a contract that me and Ronald signed with each other. So how is it your car? Yes, you might have been the liaison between the two. Yes, you might have been a witness of a contract signing, but you are not on the contract. And Ronald said he's done with it. So how is it your car? Trevin gave the breakdown about it, which scared the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because now that Trevin gave that breakdown, I now see why Ronald felt the way he felt. Which is crazy. But let's finish.
If he's a witness,
he's a witness.
And the state subpoenas him, he don't have a choice. Unless he want to go to jail. If he's a state witness, they're going to subpoena him. And understand, like, the state and the feds, they bring cases on behalf of the United States government or on behalf of whatever state you live in. All right. You know, you're just listed as a victim witness or a witness, depending on, you know, your relationship to the case. Not you, but I'm talking about the guy, you know, the clown. So
the clown. Wow.
If you are a victim witness,
so disrespectful,
they're going to ask you to take the stand. You are direct evidence as it relates to their case. So when they get up, when they investigate this case, and how do you think that they're going to prepare to question their witness? They're going to do that by investigating their case. So whatever evidence that you turned in, not only, you know, what their investigators uncover, but they're going to definitely going to look at the evidence you turn in to them in order to bring these charges. You know, that is just absolutely crazy. And ain't nowhere in the world I would take a plea just to get rid of it, especially when I didn't do it. And when it comes, I mean, I don't understand what people are thinking when it comes to.
But you know, the other girl did the same thing. Remember the Chicago one? She didn't show up.
Right.
You know, she didn't show up. She refused to show up.
That's crazy. And what happened? They threw the case out. Yeah. Exactly. Because you need that victim witness. And I mean, that's a big part of your case. Like that, I don't understand what these people are doing. And when you're dealing with digital evidence, right? That leaves footprints. I mean, that's electric. You know, that's technology. Like, and if you're trying to say someone did something, whatever, you're going to have to prove that. And when you're talking about conspiracy, okay, you're going to have to prove two or more. All right, who is the second person? How are you going to connect them to the case? I mean, sometimes people, you know, get in, you know, who are, in my opinion, psychopaths or sociopaths. They think that they can outsmart the system or what have you, just because, you know, you may be able to get this far. But those people have to prepare for this case.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not going to just take your word for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. So this is where the problem is going to come in, and if you keep coming in and adding things to the case and trying to amend it because you don't think, because you know that the case is bogus, and you think by coming in adding stuff to the case or whatever that it's going to be, you know, it's going to make. Listen, the prosecutors aren't dumb. If you keep coming in staggering stuff that you knew happened, like if you say somebody did the tracker, made some calls or whatever, you know what I'm saying? if you knew if that's supposed to happen at a certain period of time, then why you didn't turn it in all at that same time? Why didn't you report it at the same time? Why is it staggering in or whatever? They're not dumb. They're going to list, and when it gets to that prep part, whatever.
I sure did.
I'm just gonna be sitting back and waiting. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna check the system. No, those prosecutors gonna be like, you know what? Ain't no but a bunch of pooching. And also, you know, some people think that running down there, turning in
that part,
videos of you or whatever you stand on your live, this, that, and the third, as you know, they think that the prosecutors are going to use that in the case. No, evidence has to be three things: relevant, reliable, and relatable. The three are
relevant, reliable, and what?
And relatable.
Relatable.
Okay.
According to the federal rules of evidence.
Watch this. According to the federal rules of evidence, things got to be evident, reliable, and relatable. Right? Ain't that what she said? According to the federal rules, everything got to be evident, reliable, and relatable. Sometimes I think people be forgetting exactly what's going on their platforms. Dana, what you about to do? Uh-oh. This ain't my platform. But watch this.
Yeah, I can hear you now. What?
Yeah, see, I don't have my 100 devices.
Okay. You got 100 devices.
Yeah,
See, so I thought, I don't mean to cut you off. When Dana was reading them, you know how Dana be doing his expressions and stuff. He was saying like, somebody was talking behind his back and stuff. I thought this had something to do with Dana. I ain't know it had nothing to do with all these extra people. I mean, I know, you know, Dottie was talking to Prima Donna or whatever, and I thought that it had something to do with, you know, somebody Dottie talking behind Dana's back. I ain't know nothing about you and all this. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, nah, they yeah, but here's the thing. This doesn't have anything to do with me, and I'm really trying to send you this stuff. I'm out here, you know, I do work, so you know, unfortunately, you know, a lot of these people they don't work.
Okay.
So hold on.
I saw my ass. I somehow got a BBW. What is a BBW?
Now watch this. This is when she was fake kicking it with me. Fake kicking it. Let's go.
Food stamps. I don't know how to do this, but okay.
Oh wow.
Stupid ass narratives.
You got a BBW?
Off of food stamps.
Hold on, kid.
Hey, Trevin, but I'm bedridden, so I don't know who's gonna see the BBW. What other shit called? And I'm bedridden. Who gonna see my BBW? Damn, y'all boy. Woo, y'all stupid.
Yeah, Angel. I guess.
Man. You got to explain some shit, because I don't understand about none of this shit. I don't.
Angie, what's your email?
So wait.
You say I thought you could I put in a diva on the ball at Gmail.
So wait. She's saying that she don't understand none of this, right? And this chat. But now she talking about I'm this bad person, and she gonna go deep onto me. But I'm playing this for a reason. Watch this.
.com.
Hold on. That shit was something that ran right the same. Hold
on.
Sylvia is doing all kind of stuff, but she never shows up on the screen. All right. I was told that she came in to live on yesterday. All right. And then she backed out. She acted like she was legally stupid. Didn't know what the fuck was going on. What is going on in here? All right. The same I don't know ass shit she always do. All right. Act like I don't know. All right. So, Randa said that I cursed this lady out yesterday. I probably wish I should have cursed her out a long time ago. All right. But I didn't because I thought the lady was a decent lady. Okay. To this license plate shit. That shit was something that Randa and Sylvia put together. All right. Because they wanted Sylvia's husband.
Wait. This kills all their narratives. And it happened on Angie's channel. And this is one of the joints that she want people to forget about. Let's go.
Fuck you. All right. I told you not to do this shit.
Hold on.
That shit was something that Randa and Sylvia put together. All right. Because they wanted Sylvia's husband, all right, was initially down from what Sylvia told me, all right, for them getting the car. When they found the car, he told her basically, fuck you, all right, I told you not to do this shit. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he told her, I told you not to do this shit. I never wanted to give it to him anyway. You stopped sleeping with me because I wouldn't give this man the car. So I gave the car. You stopped sleeping with me. You moved to another room. All right. All because I wouldn't give this man a car. And this coming from Sylvia's husband. Okay. To me. All right. And I mean, and I thought that was really crazy, Angie. Who the fuck is going to stop sleeping with their husband because he's trying to look out for her? That's a weirdo bitch, isn't it?
You know I'm not gonna make no comments because I ain't got nothing against Sylvia.
Hey, listen. Hey, the car should have cursed her out a long time ago. All right, but I didn't because I thought the lady was a decent lady. Okay. To this license plate shit. That shit was something that Randa and Sylvia put together. All right, because they wanted Sylvia's husband, all right, was initially down from what Sylvia told me, all right, for them getting the car. When they found the car, he told her basically, fuck you, all right, I told you not to do this shit. Okay, can you hear me?
Right, Prima.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he told her, I told you not to do this shit. I never wanted to give it to him anyway. You stopped sleeping with me because I wouldn't give this man the car. So I gave the car. You stopped sleeping with me. You moved to another room. All right. All because I wouldn't give this man a car. And this coming from Sylvia's husband. Okay. To me. All right. And I mean, and I thought that was really crazy, Angie. Who the fuck is going to stop sleeping with their husband because he's trying to look out for her? That's a weirdo bitch, isn't it?
You know I'm not gonna make no comments because I ain't got nothing against Sylvia.
Hey, listen. Hey, you know what they told me? You know what they told me, Angie? They said you got to pick a side. That's what they told me. You got to pick. You got to pick a side.
So with that being said, right? If I would have known that was going down, I would have never took it because I was asked to take over the car payments because they couldn't afford it no more because they got a new car. Now, y'all heard that, right? But when I said that before, I was told I was a liar. Now I'm about to show something that I never showed before. This right here is me and Ronald talking. You see? Hold on. Ronald T, Sylvia's husband, right? I'm gonna increase it so that way y'all can see it. Hold on. It says, tarnishing my name. I respect myself and I respect her, but I really feel betrayed. You have slept with her and she has done all these kinds of things, but please don't get me involved. I live a life of pain, but I trust my God that I will go through all misery. I love you, Dana, and don't have any grudges against you because God is an awesome God. Hold on. He was thinking that I slept with Sylvia. And then he said, I love Sylvia because she's a great lady and I treasure her. What did I say? Wait, no. Me and Sylvia never slept with each other. Never. I looked at her like a mother, Ronald, but yes, she is a great woman. And I always supported Sylvia and protect her. And I love you too, Ronald. I appreciate you. That's all I'm going to show of that text because it gets deeper. So when people want to go around lying, I have no reason to lie. But when they going around saying that this person is a wholesome person and all this crazy shit, and they don't do nothing wrong, I just want to tap into something real quick. Just take a listen to DanaJay and Shabazz from Sylvia, mama. Now, Sylvia, you sure you want me to address your mama? Me, the person you confided all your dirt to. You sure you want me? Okay, let's do it. Let's see what her mom had to say. Let's see what mom had to say.
There is a message that my mother is on the line. She wants to give it to the people who has been harassing me using my name. I decided to go in the back channel because my mother has a few words for them. Ma, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, tell them what you got to tell them, Ma.
Listen, this fucking faggot. You can start it and sit there for what? You better leave her alone, okay? Because I'm coming up. Blow your fucking head, okay? Fucking motherfucker. Fuck you. Leave her alone, okay? Leave Sylvia alone. If you know what is good for you, leave her alone. Fucking shit, people.
Well, my mother has spoken, people. You heard her. That message is to who? Who's the two people that you're talking to? Huh?
You know, Jam and that fucking the other one, you know.
Well, y'all heard my mother. You heard what she said. What did you say again, Ma?
I said I'm gonna fucking leave you alone. No, I'll ask you anymore. Just leave you alone, that's all.
They know you.
Fucking fathead. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
And my mother does not play. Nope, she does not play. She's not like me. I'm the nice one, right, Mom?
Because you're stupid. That's what you're not. I told you, stop being nice with people. Some people, you know, you have to even with those kind of people. I told you that. But you don't listen, okay?
So what should I do?
I don't play with people. I don't know.
What should I
play
do?
with people.
What should I do?
Never mind. If I told you, you won't like it.
Tell me.
Shut the fucking hood on them and kill them.
Oh, Mom. Wait a minute. Hold up, lady. Hold up. Do this. Hold up. We're not killing anybody. You are on the internet. Please don't say that.
Yeah, but you better tell the people to do it.
So you heard her mama say, go to Haiti, get some voodoo, and kill both of them. Whew. Go to Haiti and kill both of them. Let's finish this out.
According to the Georgia, whatever state rules, what is OG?
OGCA.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, those if it's federal rules, those the 400s, the 401, 402, 403, and 404. Okay, it has to go through that. If you got people coming in saying, well, she told me this, she told me that. Fine. Okay, that's going to be a statement against a party opponent. That's going to be a 801D. Okay, so it's going to have to come in with a hearsay exception. So, sir, you're going to have to take the stand. You're not going to be able to come. You're going to not. You think that just making a statement to the state is going to satisfy what they? No,
You got to come in. Yeah,
you got to come in, or they can't use a statement. They can't use. So, I don't. They put themselves in a bind. You risk getting on the stand and lying. Because if just say this goes through, right? And then your attorney gets up there and just tear them down. Like, what you think? I mean, I don't understand. This was not a well thought out plan, just to harass someone, to keep people away from the courtroom because you're jealous or whatever. And I want you to please explain, because I had this question for about I don't know, about as long as this has been going on. What exactly did Mr. Byron teach you? Because he claimed he taught you everything you know in the courtroom, and only thing he keeps saying that he taught you how to use a camera. Is that it?
He didn't even teach me how to use no camera, because I don't even use the camera he has. I have a Sony camera that I purchased. They didn't show me how to use no camera.
Okay, I'm gonna
give him a credit for one thing only. I'm gonna give him credit for. He did show me how to request information from the what's that thing called? FOIA, yeah.
Okay.
He did give me an example of a letter. That's what he did show me. I can give him that. Yeah. But everything else, like the Rule 22 and all that, I learned from other like news outlet, because I made friends. I talked to them and they showed me the rope, how to do things. Yeah.
Right. I've been wondering. I was like, oh my gosh, what exactly? Because he was, he makes it seem like he's responsible for your entire existence when it comes to this. And I was saying on my live yesterday, I said she was covering
Before I met him,
yeah,
I was covering Kelly's thing.
Exactly. I'm like, check the timeline. I'm like, so I don't know what exactly, but Miss Dennis.
But let me tell you what the reason why I kind of fell out with him, because he wanted to use me to write notes when he got ready to go do something, he'll have my notes. So he'll give me a timeline for me to write notes for him, and he would talk his talking point while I did the work. That's what he was using me. And when I was like, oh wait a minute, this man is using me. That's why I was like, nah, thank you. So he would tell me, hey, do you have my notes ready? You have this? And I'm like, wait a minute. Notes?
No, we want you to take notes on it. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. So he wanted some hired help for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious. And also, and then for a person to go down to support someone in a case that involves harassment, when I'm sitting and watching, him.
Oh, wait! Before we go there, why didn't the car become an issue until it was made known about her goofy ass playing the Dr. Rice audio of them tampering with a witness? These are the questions. Here we go. These are the right questions. So he just pulled it all out his ass. Fuck that stupid ass shit. They talking about the fuck. Don't start speaking on shit if you ain't going to tell the whole story. That part right there. The car exposed her and kicked off her collapse. God is good. Yes, sir. She was short-handed, shorty. Hold on. Hey, Silky Smooth. Hold on. Yo. Yeah. So it's not that, you know, it's not that I'm trying to, you know, scare anybody. I'm just putting the facts out there because I have a right to defend myself. I seen what happened to R. Kelly when he just wanted to be quiet, and I refuse to let that happen to me. I will not be destroyed by public opinion over lies. I'm not talking about my case. It's going to be some things that's talking around, but if they can do it, why can't I do it? I'm not harassing nobody. I'm defending myself from the lies that's being told. Hold on.
They accuse me of, look, they accuse me of what they're doing to me.
Exactly.
But nobody's doing nothing to nobody. I'm not doing nothing to her. Dennis ain't doing nothing to her. And you agreeing with this, Angie. This is the crazy part about it.
This is the weirdest thing.
Exactly. I'm sitting and watching like YouTube in the media room when the YSL trial was going on, and he has this camera on you and all that type of stuff.
Because he was being harassed by your friend. See, I don't like this narrative that y'all trying to put out. Y'all trying to put out that people is doing things to people that y'all like, but because people either deal with me, speak to me, or cool with me, they are the enemy. But then when I say, if y'all deal with them, then I'm not dealing with y'all, and then y'all make this whole big spectacle. Oh, he want the dream team to stop coming over here. Oh, no. Let me explain and expose something. The dream team been wanting to stop go around these folks. I'm the one that kept pushing it. Do I gotta say it again? The dream team didn't want to go around these folks. I'm the one that kept pushing for it to happen. And then when I got bit and stabbed in the back, you know what the dream team said? Dana, we tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen.
You all over his thumbnail. Like, I'm like, this is straight up harassment. And I
was doing the Nesto thing by myself in the beginning.
Wait. That's harassment. What about the 4 years I was harassed when the network had me on their thumbnails? What about the 4 years when they had my offspring on their thumbnails? What about the harassment when they was doxing people of the dream team? Angie, I'm about to hit home. What about when they doxed you? Whoa. Or was that the play? Was that the play to keep the beef going between me and the person that hate me? So you befriended me to bring me information about the young lady, just so me and the young lady can keep going back and forth, and you staged the situation to make it seem like y'all two hated each other. But as I go a little further, anybody that play with my offspring, that play with my address, that play with where I live at, I will never be cool with you. Let's watch what happened.
Go ahead.
No, I said she's supposed to be doing a closing argument, and I just want to know if they came in with a verdict yet. Thank you for putting Angie's channel in there.
Thank you so much, y'all. Yeah, I got Diddy. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot. Diddy. That's a lot by itself. All right. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all. Good night. Peace out.
Look who popped in here. Look who popped in here.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
The girl there, that's the one that will debunk the lies.
Oh my gosh.
Debunk the lies. Randy is the debunking lies one right there. Randy, you missed it. Deboski was up here. Angie up here. Dom was in the chat. It's like old days.
Pause. If the beef was so great between Angie and that young lady that popped up on the screen, Angie would have said, I ain't fucking with it. I'm getting off here. She have did it. But she said, oh my God. Oh my God. Which piqued my curiosity of the hate for DanaJay is so great that y'all will look past everything that y'all have done to each other. But the little minute stuff that I did in return and retaliation of what y'all did to me has been magnified so great. On that same live, Angie said that I showed the text message with Blockbender. I wasn't even bringing Block up. But she said I showed the text message with Blockbender that had something said about 2009. Right? I'm going to say cap. And the reason why I'm going to say cap is because there it is. And she said that she wasn't talking to Block. Watch this. You see Block, don't you? You see a time frame up in the upper right hand corner. You don't see no year, no nothing. But if you scroll all the way down, it say Thursday, November the 26th at 4:07 p.m. And it reads, Block said, shaking my damn head. No, Angie said, shaking my damn head. Block said, she blowing them the fuck up. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Block is in green. Angie's in black. I'm sorry. Shaking my damn head. She blowing them the fuck up. Oh, what a feeling. I'm about to super crush him at 11:30. Woo, Lord. Yep, Pacific Standard Time. Laugh out loud. That nigga ain't tell me that he got cursed out by Shabazz. Me either. That nigga is toxic, bro. Not even good to himself. Dana about to go live. He just texts me. And I send my texts out to the people. I send my texts out to people. And before I go live, everybody know that. Laughing my ass off. Let the line game begin. Let me know when you're alive, bro. Hold on. Once again, happy Thanksgiving, bro. Oh, man. Greaseface letting Dana have it. Nigga, she went and put the motherfucking Black Scully on. Woo. She just implicated Dana into taking money and calling they ass out. Shaking my damn head. She blowing them the fuck up. Oh, what a feeling. I'm about to super crush him at 11:30. Okay, we talk about that. However, this is what Levi was talking about the whole time. And I didn't want to listen. And I was trying to get everybody back together. That's the conversation between me, Levi, Spitting Fire, and Block. This is why Levi wanted Block to come live in public and say what he had to say, but he wouldn't. Now it's making sense. But hold on. The setup of DanaJay is real. Friday, November the 29th at 9:04 p.m. You never see a year. Laughing out loud. Near funny as hell. What did Block say? That's my boo thing. I told y'all that Nia was Sylvia now sis best friend, the one that just popped up on the screen, the little light skin one. If you notice, you'll never see that person and Nia in the same place at the same time. So when I called that a while back, that person chilled a little bit and disappeared. Then watch this. Oops. Damn. Wow. Look, Kip just outed Dana. Oops. So the whole time when I told y'all Blockbender was working with the rest of them to try to out me. Wow, I'm watching. Laughing emoji. Kip lying. Kip mad that we found out that the feds picked him up and held him for 3 days. Nah, he telling what I've been told by some insiders. So at the end of the day, when I tell y'all the whole strangulation and the I want DanaJay out the way has been going on for a while, that's how I'm able to maneuver the way I'm maneuvering. Because I know certain shit. And when Angie Walker talking about, oh, I hated Dana, I never did this. And when I said that I believe that she befriended me to try to have me going at that young lady that hate me, I tell no lies. I tell no lies. I tell no lies. I have everything. I have everything. And I'm going to keep it a buck. This whole thing was crazy. How Angie Walker infiltrated the dream team and everything. But Brooke called that out. And that's why Brooke disappeared from the dream team chat. Because Brooke ain't want to be bothered. I got that right here too. And this is back in 2020. Now, I do believe it's on Monday, November the 16th, 2020 at 4:46 p.m. Angie Walker, aka Diva on the Ball at gmail.com. Hey, Dream Girls, look out for my email this week. I'm still dealing with the election. Make sure you have all the assholes' addresses and email addresses. Our cease and desist measures will be elaborate. Please remind me to detail in the cease and desist letters the steps that will be taken against them if they do not stop with the harassment and slander. Also, remind me to detail the acts they've committed against us. May I forget to include it? Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. Then she say, I'm still here, folks. I'm listening to this evil bitch Sylvia warn people that she's going to become an investigator, and she sends a warning as if that means anything. This is who she really is. That passive act she puts on and act all holy is an act. I hate her ass. Laugh out loud. Hold on. If that's the case, why are you defending her now? I tell you, I have everything. And now, here's the bombshell, part one. The letter that the infamous one read last night that V. Lenore played on our live, what I just read is the same thing that Sylvia read in detail. So Angie Walker is the one that wrote that letter for her. Boom. Second thing I'm going to say is this. Angie Walker, one of the reasons why people just don't play with me is because I have it all. Now I need you to explain this. How did Debunking get the info from my tag or from the tag in the car for somebody else to run it? Mind you, this is 2020. And it says, at Debunking, thanks for Bozo info and his vehicle. I just ran his vehicle license plate, CHP 2316. He doesn't owe any tickets on it. If you're smart, Angie, you know what I just did. But what I won't do is tell you what I just did. Just understand this. Look under your beds. It might just be a gremlin in the dark. With that being said, my hands are clean. Y'all hands are tied. And while you at it, I'm not playing with nobody. So when you lying to the courts and saying, I don't know this person, me and this person ain't cool, and clearly the only way you could have got the tag number and everything is from the person that lobbied for me to buy the car. There's a history in place. Debunk the history. Can't. That's why I say what I say. And I'm going to go as far as saying this. I'm a man of my word. And the only reason why me and Kevin Terrell was beefing was because of Angie and Sylvia. Do I feel dumb for taking up for them? I do. Am I remorseful for what I did? No, I'm not. Because at that time, I believed I was doing the right thing. So because I'm a man of my word, I put it there where it belongs. Am I cool with where I'm at now? By myself? I'm fine. I love it. Peaceful. So while people throw their rocks and hide their hands, understand this. Everything that y'all have tried to do to me never worked, never stuck. But if I didn't record y'all the way I did, nobody would have ever believed anything that I said, because the amount of lies against me is far greater than what my little old mouth can say. But when it's you and you looking at you and you see how far back y'all have been tracking me, y'all have been harassing me, y'all have been harassing my kids or offspring, y'all have been harassing my offspring's mamas. Told you one day it's going to come to hurt you, and it's going to come knocking on your door. On that note, I don't got nothing else to say. Free R. Kelly. DanaJay out. 1. And for the record. Wait. And for the record. The biased lie will never get you nowhere. And I'm going to give you a prime, stern, diehard saying. Angie Walker, I don't hate you. I will never fuck with you again. I don't like you. In order for me to hate you, that means I have loved you. And I've never loved you. But what I will do is pray for y'all unresting souls. What I will do is pray that God will touch y'all one day, that y'all don't got to send your pussy pics through the internet. What I will do is pray for y'all lying tongues. What I won't do is entertain peasants. With that being said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. Elephants don't swat flies, and jets fly over turbulence. And for that matter, do you, because I'm going to do me. And on that note, DanaJay gone. 1.
Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound. Let it resound. As the rolling sea. I like this part right there. Come on. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on. Till victory is won. Now we add a little something to it. Just encourage you. We'll take it to church later. Let's go. All the brothers out there. To all my sisters in the struggle. Keep believing, sisters, till the victory is won. Until that day. Hey. Let us march on. To victory. Till victory is won. Gonna do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Tell you know that I will never disrespect you. We have tomorrow, but tonight I wanna thank you. That ass down, gotta make it last down. That's what I'm hoping, I'ma beat it up.
Mr. Quack, quack in that beat, quack hole in that beat. Mr. Quack, quack, Mike Beasley. We the underdog. Take 10 toes down, keep riding to the top. We the underdog.
The little one. I told her we'll get that. I'm on call, a real one. But around you will get slapped. Better known as him. Bitch, I'm really that. I'm a Southside nigga. I'm a Plato president. I'm a tailor-made nigga that always dress way better than. I'm the one that's gonna carry it. Everything that I'm selling. I'm the one that's with the shit. If you smell it, then tell me then.
We the underdog. We the underdog. Take 10 toes down, keep riding to the top. We the underdog. We the underdog. Been running for years, rich bells in the side. Been stepping for years, now I'm coming for mine. Y'all had y'all time, now get in line. Duck ain't hot, young, rock on mine. Telling in the bar, dog, who you on my tour? East side, west side, nigga, throw it on. Zero places, the west.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just gon' pollute out there. Hey, yeah.
Wow.